Alright, so a lot of people on Twitter said that I should make a movement video. I'm half decent at movement, so I figured why not. I'm just going to compile what I know, and a lot of what I know came from a content creator, Slpt, SLPT. He's on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure at the time of uploading this he has another video out, and it's frame data for dummies. So if you're not brushed up on how frame data works, you know, go check that out. He was a big inspiration in this video, and I just wanted to throw a couple things in extra because I felt it was important to add some little road bumps, if you will, that I had along the way. So I figure other people would have the same issues, so I may as well, you know, help out in case that happens. So movement is amazing, okay? It can help you whiff punish shit. Backdashing is insane. Down one into backdash, you know. Down one into backdash, down three into backdash, down four into backdash, one into backdash. You know, movement will open up your opponent alone. Doing this at your opponent can make them let go of block, which lets you punish. You know, and if you are running up to them and punishing them every time, that means they're going to block the next time. So the next time, grab them. The reasons for movement are endless, okay? You can punish air projectiles, things like Cabal, his air buzzsaw, Cetrion's flame shit, Sub-Zero's axe, Jade's razors. You can punish all of that just by movement alone. They jump in the air, and I'll even put a clip in here of from a video I uploaded a while ago. But literally, being able to do that works so good. And you can't do it if you don't have movement on your side. If you haven't labbed it. If you don't have the muscle memory, if you can't get it out when you need it, I mean, hey, it's kind of like Viagra, right? If you can't get it up when you need it, you need some help with it. Now, you can't pop a pill and make your wave dashes work. So the basics for wave dashing. You're going to start off every wave dash, whether it's a forward wave dash or a back wave dash, it's going to start off with forward, forward. Every single time. Forward, forward. A regular dash. Everybody knows how to dash. If you're doing it backwards, it's going to be back dash. That's how you're going to start a wave dash every single time. Okay? I started that with forward, forward. Do you see that? Now, if you go too fast, you're going to do some stuff like that. You see how wonky the inputs are on the left? Because I'm not timing it. I'm going to put a video clip up right now of a metronome that is in Slept's video. He didn't put it in the video, but it's linked in his description. I'm going to put it in my video so you guys can actually see this. So with that tempo, what you need to do is take your headset off. And you need to listen to the sounds your controller make as you hit block on that time. And in between, every time you hit block, you're going to want to do forward. And then it's going to be, instead of that, it's going to be, okay? So you gotta practice that. And if you start fucking it up, well, take a step back, and if your fingers keep overlapping the button presses, take it slow. Take it one step at a time. Literally, just do the inputs and do it slow. Alright? I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm not doing it at the speed to wave dash. I'm just doing it slow enough so that I can get my fingers trained to allow the other one to press. And then if you slowly speed it up, you can get it into a rhythm where you see it's starting to wave a little bit, speed it up a little bit. Okay, now I'm there. I know about where I need to be. Okay? So you just slowly work yourself into knowing where you need to be and what you need to adjust. Whether it's your inputs being more clean, or whether you need to go faster or you need to go slower. But start slow and work your way up, right? You know, those waves will happen once you hit that tempo and your inputs are clean. If your goal is to just mash whichever direction you want to wave and mash block at the same time, you are not going to succeed here. You need to have precise inputs, and if you don't, it's not going to work for you. I'm sorry, it's just not. Okay, so now we're going to put all of this together, right? If we want to do 1 dash forward and then 1 dash back, it would be forward, forward, block, back, back, block. Forward, forward, block, back, back, block. And if you continuously do it over and over and over, it's going to look like this. And I just fucked it up right there. Do you see that? The game will let you know if you fucked up your input. Do you see? See what I'm saying? And that's just 1 forward, 1 back. You're telling me right now this wouldn't make you poke down at least once and then I could get the open up on you? You're telling me? Exactly. So, you can also do the long range into the back long range, and you can just keep it going back and forth if you really want to. Let me try and do it like that. You can go back and forth over and over and over. You can do a long range into a back, into you see what I'm saying? The options are ridiculous. I can just back 1 here, forward 1 here, back 1, and then go into this. Like, the options are endless with movement, okay? So you can throw all this together. You can do 3 forward, you could do 2 back into this, you know, wave dash up to him, hit him with this, back dash, slide, full combo. The options are endless. So movement is your friend with Fujin. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. With this being said, I do have a little tip, and this comes with his wind push and his arrows that he shoots. The input is back, forward, 1. I will put that on the screen. There's a little, I don't know if it's a secret or not, but it's something that I know that I seem to see a lot of people not taking advantage of. But if you backdash, and then here, if you backdash and then press forward square, it does this. Do you see that? So that only works with backdashes. If you do forward, then you have to press back, forward, square. So it's, you know, you can do stuff like this. Keep them in check. So it's, you have a lot of options. And that's an input shortcut, I do believe. It takes the last input of the back on the backdash, and it reads it as the back for back forward wind push. So it does that for some reason. I don't know why it works that way, but it works that way. Okay, so common issues that people seem to have are not being able to keep tempo, panic waving, and this last one right here is going to be controller repair. And this is a personal one for me. I don't know if anybody else has this issue, but once I learned to wave dash, my controller repair for the rubber piece that's underneath the D-pad inside of the controller, I've had to replace it at least once every 1.5 months. So you know, keep in mind that that might also happen to you. You might break your controller more. I had someone tell me that they have issues with panic waving. They're not able to get it out when they need because they're under pressure, and then it's hard to recall that tempo that they need to use in game on demand. And this, you know, this comes down to labbing it. This comes down to labbing it, you know. Like, you gotta literally just have it down. Like, I'm struggling right now. I don't know why, but okay, there we go. But yeah, you gotta like literally just be able to pull it out on demand. You have to. And I know I'm mumbling a little bit right now, but fuck it. You know, you gotta, if you can't pull it out on demand when you need it, then it's no good. Especially if it's handicapping you. Because if you're trying to do it and you're running at them and you're whiffing grabs like I just did, or you're falling short, or you mess up the waves about right here, and then you're like this, you're like standing there doing this, and you get opened up for a full combo, like that's on you for not being able to, you know, get your waves out. That was on you for not being able to get your waves out. So if you don't lab, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. And as for the tempo thing, like I said, just keep on pressing these buttons back and forth, and eventually you'll get that. You'll get that tempo, and then you just got to keep the tempo, and you got to practice keeping it. And you'll be like, okay, no, I need to go a little faster. Maybe I need to go a little slower. And eventually you'll get it, and it'll flow like water. It'll flow like water. Okay, so the practice methods, what I did personally is I would just go into lab like this, and a lot of guides that I've seen, people will say, you know, put the AI on walking back, and you need to catch up to them before they hit the other side of the screen. And I mean, that's cool and all, but when you're first learning it, I feel like that can put a lot of pressure on you to wave to the other side of the screen, and since you're under pressure, it's going to make you panic wave, which is what I was talking about earlier. You're like, oh my god, I'm going to miss it, I got to go faster. And faster might not be what you need. You know, maybe you messed up a couple inputs, so faster is not what you need. Maybe you need cleaner inputs. And you know, if that's not working for you, then you need to figure out what is working for you. But what I did for practice is go in here like this, full screen, and learn to wave from here all the way up to here, and be able to do it 3 times in a row. And if I mess up, restarts, right? Just like in basketball, you got to hit 3 shots from wherever in a row. If you fuck up, it starts over. So you got to, you know, just do it over and over and over until you have it down. And then once you're done with this, go to like right here, and then do it from there. And then, you know, do it from here, and then from here, and then set the position to like right here, real close, and then backwards, and go to wherever, you know, go to here, keep going back to here, the next time go to here, next time go full screen, right? And then if you want to, you can add some stuff like this, wave dashes into wind push, which I messed up, but you know, something like that. Wow. Let's fuck up for the tutorial video, huh? You know. You gotta practice that stuff. Otherwise, it's not gonna work for you. So, also, if you want to do If you want to do variations of waves, like different combinations, like go from here to here, then from here back up here, like you could see, and if you just do that on both sides over and over and over, I promise you one day you'll just pull it out in game and you'll be like, oh my god, I just did that. Like, you will surprise yourself. I sat in lab for 3 hours my first day. My very first day learning wave dashes, I sat in lab for 3 hours and did them non-stop. Every variation I could think of, whether it was, you know, wave up, down one, and then 2 back dashes into this. You know, I would, you know, learn that. I would learn this. I would, you know, learn this. You know, whatever it was, everything. You got to drill every option. So like, all the way back, wave. Nope, I'm not grabbing you. I'm going into this. So like, you got to lab all of it. Like, all of it. Even if it's like, some weird shit, you know, like you gotta lab it, otherwise you're not gonna have the muscle memory for it, and then you're gonna fuck up. You got to lab it. You are not going to get away from this. This is not something you can just, I'm gonna practice online, man, fuck labbing. No, that's not gonna work. You need to lab this. This is not some combo you've been trying to hit. This is honestly, I think, one of the most, I would like to say, skill intensive. Like you actually need to practice. You need to develop this. I would say that wave dashing is one of the most advanced things you can learn. And you're like, oh, it's just movement, man. Yes, okay. Yes, it's just movement. It's risky movement, but it can also benefit very strongly. But you need it. You do need it at high level, and I'm not saying I'm high level by any means, but I am saying that movement has seriously improved my Fujin dramatically, and the people who I have helped with the movement of their Fujin has improved dramatically. So I just wanted to pass on this information, and you know, you guys do with it what you want to. You know, bait your enemies. You know, wave dash up on them and duck and get that down 2 KB on that Jade that's constantly down 2ing you with her stripper pull. You know, so do what you got to do. I'm going to show you some clips. So I'm going to show you some clips of in-game situations of movement actually paying off for me. And, you know, it looks swaggy a little bit. So yeah, GG's, stay free, motherfuckers.
If we get to that point.
Ooh, ooh. That could have been fucking sick.
I'll try to 1-1.
Yeah, you got shimmied with a fucking fatal.
Oh, that was some bullshit.
I keep thinking I have wind push. Oh, I love this. Your wave dashes are so good.
Thank you.
Makes me jealous.
The winds will carry you. FUJIN wins.